YouTube. Today I'm going to show you guys how I re-bleached and dyed my wig red. So I'm going to start off by taking my C-pins out of my doll head, and I'm going to start off by combing my wig. My wig, I made this a while back and I had bleached it, and I'm going to re-bleach so I can dye it red. So I'm going to comb out my hair with a pick comb, and I'm going to put T-pins all around it. I got my T-pins from Walmart, but I like the ones from the hair store better because the one in Walmart come with more in the pack, but the ones at the hair store, they're flatter, and the ones at Walmart have a little U in it, so it gets stuck to the hair. But I want to start off with my bleach, and I use Bleach W2 bleach, and I use 40 Developer for my first batch. And you're going to need foil, some gloves, and a shirt you do not care about. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to use some clamps to go ahead and pull up my hair and section it. I start in the left hand section first, and I'm going to go ahead and part it and section it to the best of my ability, and I'm going to tie it up in a little ball, and I'm going to use a T-pin to hold it. So after all that, I'm going to go ahead and take a comb, and I'm going to comb out my section, and then I'm going to get to bleaching. So I'm going to still comb out my section, make sure you get all the tangles out, all the knots out, make sure you get everything out before you start the process of bleaching. I want to start with putting the bleach on the root. Like, I try to get as close to the top of the root as I can, but I'm going to go ahead and put the bleach all down the hair. I don't use a specific stroke method or anything like that. I just try to get all the strands. And you're going to see me put the bleach on the first layer of hair, then flip the track up and put it underneath. And then you're also going to see me take a thin tooth comb or rat tail comb to try to get all the strands of hair. And this method really did work with me because once my hair was done with being processed and bleached, it was very defined and I could see the process of it being bleached. So I went ahead and I bleached the hair, and I got every strand. Make sure you get every strand, pick it up, and get underneath. I only got underneath to like half of the point. I didn't get all the way down to the ends because I'm going to take a comb and make sure I get through the whole head with it. Now, my biggest mistake is during this process, I'm going to make some more mix, and I wish I would have had like a lot made because I didn't have that much made. So I went ahead and I put the bleach on my ends, and I'm going to take a comb or rat tail comb, the one with the end on it, and I'm going to comb through it, comb through the hair. So after me doing that, I'm going to put my hair on the back of a piece of foil, and I'm going to put more bleach on top to make sure that it gets the full bleach. So after that, I'm going to fold up my foil, and then I'm going to pin it together. Now, my folding method on with foil wasn't as great as I wanted it to be because I still had those little lines from where it was folded. I didn't like that part, but other than that, I was okay. So then I'm going to go ahead and start with my next section. And I think I end up making some more bleach mix after this section. And I'm going to go ahead and finish bleaching, and I'll be back with y'all. Now I'm at the point where I'm finna make me another bleach mix. So I go ahead and I take 3 scoops of the BW2 powder, and I'm gonna use 30 developer this time because I ran out of 40, but I still would have went down. Well, I used a little bit of 40, and I'm gonna use a bottle and a half, well, or two half a bottles of, yeah, a bottle and a half of 30 developer. I tried to make it as liquidy as possible because only time you make your bleach mix stick is if you're bleaching a closure or a frontal so it can sit on top. But with this, you don't want your bleach to sit on top. You want your bleach to actually stick to the hair and go through. You want it to melt through the hair. You don't want it to stick on top because if it stick on top, it's not gonna be as great as you want it to be. So I try to make my bleach mix as liquidy as possible, and I go ahead and I start on my sections back again. And my problem is I put too much bleach on one section, so that's what make me run out of bleach quickly. But now I'm gonna start making more mix, and I'm gonna start buying more bleach because I had a tub of bleach, but I didn't have a big thing of bleach. So now I need to start buying more bleach and more developer because of the fact that I'm always running out fast. So I like to get, with big sections, I like to get the front and the back also. And I like to spread it evenly across. And I went ahead and I combed it through. I always combed it through, and I always put it on the black back of the section. But once I run out of bleach or I start to run out, I always just slab it on. But you're going to see in a minute in this process. Keep watching. Now I'm to the point where I'm finna separate my closure from my hair because in this process I'm going to reuse the wig, but I'm only using the hair piece. I'm not using the closure. My closure was really bad because I when I wore this wig I glued my closure down like a frontal, so it kind of ate it up a little bit and got a little hole in it. So I separated my closure from my bundles because I will not be using my closure. So I'm gonna cut out my closure actually and just use the bundle piece. So I go ahead and I separate my closure from the rest of the hair. No need to waste bleach on that. And I'm combing the hair as I do it. It was super hard to kind of separate my closure from my bundles. I don't know why, but I guess I just sewed it too close or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and I separate it from the hair. And once I get it separated, I go ahead and I pin it down. I'm still separating. I'm still showing you guys how I'm separating it. I'm still trying to get it away from the hair. But after I get done with that, I'm going to go ahead and I pin the closure down. And I use a clamp. I use the black clamp. And I'm at the point where I'm about to start just slabbing the bleach on. Because at this point, I just ran out of bleach. And I use this old bleach packet that I had from the last time I probably dyed hair. Before the last time I did this wig. And after that, I try to put as more developer in the batch to make it as liquidy as possible. So at this point, I'm using all my dirty developer for this one. And I go ahead and I mix it together. And I go ahead and I lather it on. Now I'm not gonna lie, when I lathered it on, it did not affect me badly. Like my process still came out the same. It still came out how I needed to. My bottom was more lighter than my like the bottom, the ends of my hair. You're gonna see in the pictures in my thumbnail, but the ends of my hair was much more lighter than the rest of my hair. But that's okay because my hair was already lighter when my first time around, and it just made it lighter. And like on my closure, when I bleached my closure before this, I bleached my closure off camera, but you're gonna see it when I dye the actual hair. When I did my closure, it really bleached my closure really good, and I really liked it the color, and it was like kind of like a blonde tone when I first bleached it. And then I go ahead and I put the bleach on my hair and everywhere. I'm at the ends now, and this hair was Yin Young hair off AliExpress. I ordered a 20 inch closure, 26, 26, and 24 bundles, and I think I paid 189 for them. And I go ahead and I bleach them. And Yin Young is the YYONG, Yin Young on AliExpress. And I always get closures, but next hair I'm doing, I'm gonna get a frontal. So it's YYONG, Yin Young hair. And right now they're actually having a sale for Valentine's Day. It's 10% off. And I'm about to tell you guys, if you get a, I got a, oh, they have 28. Oh, they're gonna have 28. They don't go up to 28, and now they're starting to go up to 28 coming soon. So I had got a 24, a 22, a 24, a 26, and 26 and 26, a 20 closure. No, I didn't get 4 bundles. I got 3 bundles. It was 3 bundles, y'all. So I probably got a 24, 26, 26, 20 closure. And right now, at this point, a 26, 26, 26, and a 20-inch closure is 163 because of the sale. And a 22, 24, 26, 26, and 20-inch closure is way because of the sale. At this point, I'm really lathering on. I done reached my hand in the bleach, and I'm like putting it on like lotion. And but I'm still making sure that I'm getting every strand. I'm not just throwing it on. I'm just making sure I'm using my hand to rake through it a little bit, using the comb to rake through it. Make sure I get those strands that's needed. Make sure I get the back. Make sure I get the ends, because right now I'm dipping my bleach in the end of the in the end. I'm dipping my ends in the bowl that I mix my bleach in, and I'm putting it on the top, and I'm combing it through and stuff. So I'm making sure my hair still gets the same amount of bleach that it needs. And now I'm gonna be at the dyeing process. I start with some hot boiling water, and mind you, I only use one thing of dye, and I used I don't even know what my dye is called. I always use this one, but I like Adore Me dye better. But I used this dye. I paid $4.59 for it at my hair store. And this is my closure. I spray my closure with Got to Be glue so it won't tint the lace. And even though I did that, it still tinted my lace. Maybe I did it wrong. And I had already went and washed out my wig and blow dried it and all that. I used Purple Shimmer shampoo to wash out the brassy tones. And then I'm going to dip my hair in the red dye. And I'm going to slather it and make sure that I mix it in with a clip. But I had already washed it, blow dried and combed it out. And then I end up dipping it in dipping it in. So I'm going to go ahead and dip it in, pick it up a little bit, mix it up around. My water did turn murky, and once your water turns murky, you're ready. So I go ahead and I comb out my hair. And I didn't really take any good pictures of my hair, but the first 2 front pictures that I have as my thumbnail is going to be my examples. So I'm going to go ahead and comb out my hair, because I still have this hair in at this moment. It came out really good, because I'm not going to wear nothing ugly. It came out really good. So I'm going to go ahead and I squeeze out the water. Yes, it was hot, so be very careful. That's why you see me switching hands and shaking my hand, because it was hot. And as I do that, I'm using my hands to comb it out. And get all as much water as I can out of it. But I think I left my closure in too long because it had tinted my lace to die. But it is tinted bad, bad, bad. So I'm going to go ahead and wring that out. You want to make sure you get as much moisture out as you can, even though you're going to blow dry it. And I went ahead and bleached my closure. I actually fell in love with one spot. That one spot that was really, really light when I bleached it is the one spot that I fell in love with when I was done with the finished product. So I go ahead and I squeeze all that water out, comb it out very nicely, still while squeezing my hair, whatever. So I'm combing it out, squeezing it out, make sure I get all the moisture out of it. I'm doing all that, y'all. And at this point, I'm done. That is how I achieved my color at the beginning. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Mwah.